Let's fucking do this, Brutus. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the live stream where my dumbass is about to read all of the iTunes pre-orders thus far. So if you have pre-ordered Detritus on iTunes and left a 5-star review like you were supposed to, I'm about to read your fucking review here in a second. Let me just get my goddamn coffee game up. This live stream has been brought to you by the Ouija Knievel Tour, coming to the United Motherfucking Kingdom. Terry, let me just read that shit real quick, because people need to know this information. I'm coming to the UK, Terry. Ouija Mac's ugly motherfucking ass will be in the United Kingdom. March 4th, I will be in Manchester at the Rebellion. March 6th, I will be in Birmingham at Mama Roo's. March 9th, I will be in Milton Keynes at MK11. And March 11th, I will be in London at Off the Cuff, also known as OTC Bar, motherfucker. And I'm about to give you the link for all that shit right motherfucking meow. So let's do that. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. I need to see whoop whoops in the motherfucking comments. Let me see your motherfucking whoops. Fucking friends, countrymen, Romans, juggalos. Lend me your whoops. In these motherfucking comments. Smash the hearts down there. God damn it. There it is. Bow! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I always fuck this part up. Yeah. Yeah. Terry. To all the geniuses, the smart motherfuckers who were smart enough to hear the calling on the hotline and pre-ordered Detritus on iTunes and left a 5-star review. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm about to read the reviews right now. You ready? Fuck it, ready or not, here they come. Jester the Clown says, Thuggalo Takeover, Chapter 17. Drop Dead Clothing says, Detritus, Apogee, Refuse. I sent a screenshot of my pre-order to 702-845-1505, and I got back a message with binary code. It leads to something. The ARG game Ouija was talking about has already started. He is leading us somewhere. And that motherfucker is not wrong. The people who did that, what he just said, are currently listening to unreleased music and are fucking feeling the flavor of the funk house already. Platinum Skeleton Terry says, ever dreamed this man? Stop sleeping on the Prince of the Wicked. He's coming for the throne. Unknown Albino says, play the game. I'm gonna read the scroll because I'm a good boy. Lavam says, C-17, whoop whoop, crossover, Dark Planet is coming. Shaggy the Airhead, what's up, fool? Shaggy the Airhead is my fucking boy, dog. Never get so big that you forget to pre-order your homie's albums, alright? Shaggy the Airhead is one of the coolest motherfuckers ever, because no matter how cool and famous he gets, he still pre-orders my motherfucking album. And I still be getting his shit too. Shaggy the Airhead says, Detritus! I got to experience more than just music with this. Very creative and interactive. Wow. Yeah. Bog Mummy Invoked says, much motherfucking wicked clown love for life, bitch. Dead Girl says, star star star, star star star, star star, star star, star star star. STXJRB17 says, whoop whoop, hatchet, 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 hatchet. Alright, y'all motherfuckers. Salamander says, Detritus is coming. Trailer Park Cinderella says, Leonard Bramblebush for Thuggalo ... You shouldn't be trying to put messages in the subject, because they get cut off, genius. He says, I want that Silver Fox on the Thuggalo show one day. Also, what's the deal with airline food? I don't know. I don't eat airline food, bro. I just don't do it. They ain't got shit for me on there. I was on a flight not that long ago, and they had a vegan option on there, and I just looked at that shit and laughed, and I did not get it. Nick Bazaar says, the era of detritus is upon us. Run with it. Hatchet emoji. Whoop whoop. Pretendo64 says, ooh-wee, happy birthday to me. He says, you just gonna drop fire like this on my birthday like that? Aw, you shouldn't have. Much clown love. I don't even need to know anything about this album other than it's a Ouija Mac joint to convince me to pre-order. Much clown love. Hey, much clown love to you too, Pretendo64. If there's anything I've proven at this point, it's that if I'm announcing an album like months ahead of time, and like really giving a fuck about that album, it's probably a really good album. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. I don't know if my opinion on music matters, but if anyone cares about my opinion on music, Detritus is the best album Ouija Mac has ever done. Like, as a Ouija Mac listener, he just kicked the shit out of every other album he's ever put out. And Detritus is literally the best motherfucking Ouija Mac album ever. Period. I'm telling you now, I'm warning you ahead of time. Stand with this record. If you ever stood with any record I've ever put out, step up for this one. Because this is my best album ever. Period. I'm not good at talking about myself in the third person. Alright. Who's next? Nas Dog says, whoop whoop. I'm sifting through detritus, Terry. Juggalo Tim 50187 says, Jugs up, Juffs down. Juggalo Ohio, baby. A salute to everybody that was at Juggalo Ohio. That was a special motherfucking night. That was crazy. That Hope chick says, I can sense this will be a whole new level of music from Ouija. Well, you're fucking right about that. I'm telling you right now, Detritus is no motherfucking, this ain't no goddamn middle of the mile wicked shit. This is some next level wicked funk that is coming. You are not prepared. Nobody is. Austin Depew says, can't wait for the new Ouija Mac. Whoop whoop. Eco Beast Pasalacqua 2015 says, Ouija Mac always coming out with that fire. Flame, flame, flame. I'm really stoked on the new album dropping. Much motherfucking wicked clown love, Terry. Yeah. Hey, whoop whoop, and much motherfucking wicked clown love to you too, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know. How the fuck would I know? What I do want to say is this. If you want me to read your shit that you want to say, then get on iTunes and fucking pre-order Detritus and leave a 5-star review. I posted the link. I pinned the link right there. Smash the heart on that motherfucking link right there. Ping, 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 ping. Light that bitch up. Reply whoop whoop to that shit so people can see it. That link right there is all you need for everything I'm talking about right now. The Detritus pre-orders, the UK tour, the Chapter 17 merch drop, all the fucking pre-order stuff for Detritus, all the physicals, the CDs, the hoodies, the schlibble schlabble, the schniddly bips, all that shit is at that link down there. Alright. MD Reviews says, whoop whoop, life-changing, soul-affirming. Emery Nicole says, bet. Can't wait for this to flood my ear holes. Zim315 says, the game is afoot. Juggalo's taking over everything. 2 scoops of whoops, the hatchet will rise forever. And to affirm what this guy's talking about, the game is afoot. To everyone who pre-ordered on iTunes or from OuijaMac.com and fucking had the wherewithal to text a screenshot of that to that fucking phone number that's floating around, the game is afoot. These motherfuckers are bumping fire-ass, unreleased, weirdo-ass music from me. Alexis Malone says, pre-ordered, I can't wait. Jessica Nicole 74 says, Damien and Jessica love you. We are here at Juggalo, Ohio, ready to get that scroll. Whoop, whoop. Hell yeah. And they got the scroll now. They're the scroll keepers. If you would like to become a scroll keeper, just dial 702-845-1505. Hear the calling. Follow the message. Join the Scroll Keepers. A-Cat says, whoop whoop, killing it with these drops. I'm so excited. Grateful Gypsy 710 says, Clown Love is the family for me. 19 wildly wicked adventures with Ouija. Whoop whoop. To the whoopsta, says Patra the Greek. PT here, bringing down the house at Juggle, Ohio. My sisters are there. Much respect, PT and Pastry. Shout out to PT and Pastry, always holding it down. Jiggy Fresh says, Detritus is here. Dark planet is upon us. Gather the elements and cross over. The moon will rise forever. The hatchet will rise forever. We are all the pages. Jugs up, just down. Dark Planet Daniel, a.k.a. Jerky, says... Jerky. All right, shout out to Jerky, bro. He says, whoop, whoop. It's 10 minutes to midnight, Terry. Let's blow the roof off this motherfucker. C17. Adam Hand says, whoop, whoop. Can't stop Ouija Mac. This'll be the best one yet. You are not lying. You are not fucking lying, dog. Benny Too Short says, underground genius. Lil Ninja spits flames. All right, I'm not going to ride my own dick, but I'm not going to disagree with that either. Jamie17 says, Ouija is fire. Can't wait for another album from you, Ouija. Absolutely love your music. I'm so very happy to be able to grow up with you in my era of music. This album I know will hit hard like all the others. Whoop, whoop, much love. Nah, this album will hit way harder than the others. Me and Devereaux got in that motherfucking bag, dog. Me and Shaggy the Airhead got in that fucking bag for Detritus. Let me tell you that. And straight up, like if you are one of the ones that's been collecting and following the elements, if you are one of the ones who knows that Dark Planet is coming, Detritus is the motherfucking album for you. I'm just going to tell you that right here and now. Fuck Will Gates says, thank you, Uncle Gary. Thank you for constantly giving me something to look forward to, no matter how hard life is kicking me in the dick. The world doesn't deserve you, but I'm grateful you're here with the family. Whoop, whoop. You know, I don't deserve the world either, though, you know? Straight up. Beneath the Dirt says, Ouija does it again. Ouija is bringing back them old school vibes with the hotline number and having ninjas do stuff to receive secret info. More than just secret info, secret music, dog. Fuck y'all know about Crust, the 3 hymns. The Scroll Keepers know about Crust, the 3 hymns, because they're listening to that shit right now. Crust, the 3 hymns, is a secret release that only motherfuckers that are in the Scroll Keepers Academy know about. K. Malk says, on my way to Juggalo Jim's Vegan Diner. Whoop, whoop. I'm not even going to say nothing about Juggalo Jim's Vegan Diner. More will be revealed. Dizzle17N says, Detritus is upon us. Jugs up, juffs down. Whoop, whoop. XXXKMMS says, Mad Wicked Clown Love, thank you for everything you do. Can't wait for this album. Everything you put out is absolutely amazing. Can't wait to see you again. Whoop, whoop. Dakota Lee Francois says, whoop, whoop. Juggalo, Thuggalo, Takeover. Yeah. For those of you just tuning in who are wondering what the fuck I'm reading right now, I'm reading all of the 5-star reviews left by people who pre-ordered my new album, Detritus, on iTunes. All you gotta do is get on iTunes, pre-order Detritus, and leave a 5-star review. That's it. And I'm gonna read that shit. Juggalo839 says, yo, if you haven't jumped on the Ouija train yet, you're slipping, Terry. Nimoxtinelepkarad, Golden Gary Shank. Tigu FBK says, don't hate or you're whack. That's pretty real. That's pretty real. Dirty Max 41 says, much love, homie. Juggalo Ohio was fire. Saint of Misfits says, he's in my dreams. He's in my head. 17 dead souls of the dead. Red 17 says, let the games begin. Whoop, whoop. You damn right, Terry. Grave Trip says, lost page found. Never stop doing what you do, Ouija. We need more peeps with your energy. 100%. Come to Oklahoma more, please and thanks. Speaking of coming to Oklahoma, I think I am coming to Oklahoma this year. I think I am announcing the Ouija Knievel United States of America tour. And I need to know from you where I should go. So leave your fucking city, state in the comments. Shit, if you could be so specific, leave a fucking venue, all right? Tell me what venue I should play in your city, in your state. Let me know, all right? Get all your homies that live where you live, and all y'all motherfuckers need to blow this bitch up and tell me where you guys live at. Because we're paying attention to that shit, and we're going where the motherfuckers say to go. Dabbin Dark Link says, I was getting my wee-wee touched while pre-ordering this. Dark Planet Soldiers. Biggie17 says, there is fabled to be a lost transmission known only as Detritus. Those who have sought after this mythical communication have gone mad in their quest to find only lunacy. Those who have been said to actually discover and decrypt Detritus are never heard from again, having moved on from this plane of existence to a higher, more evolved one. It has also been foretold that a prophet of humble oranges will be gifted the only cipher, a scroll of translation. And those fortunate enough to locate and pay tribute to the gutter prophet will be granted an audience at the table when Detritus is finally deciphered. 04-21-23. Gas. Biggie1717 is definitely a scroll keeper and is definitely on the scroll hunt and is probably definitely listening to Crust, the 3 hymns right now. What a lucky fella. Paige Nicole says, can't wait for more music. Fuss389 says, your boy Scooter sent me. Straight fire. Let's go. Shout out to Scooter. Always getting other people to pre-order. Fucking dope. Really appreciate the fuck out of that. If you are somebody who hit up like your aunt's phone and your mom's phone or your Uncle Jerry's phone and you pre-ordered on iTunes on their phone, or like you hit up your homies and said, yo, pre-order this shit for me, I want to see Ouija go #1, you're the fucking shit, dog. Thank you so motherfucking much to all the people that not only pre-ordered on iTunes, but like snuck on other people's devices and ordered it, or like just told everybody they know to order that shit, pre-order that shit on iTunes. That shit means a lot. It helps a lot. Every single iTunes pre-order that we get for Detritus adds a fuck ton of velocity to the release for when we debut. We have debuted at #2 like fucking 6 times or some shit, or 7 times so far. All right? This is gonna be the one where we go #1. I can feel it. I can see motherfuckers stepping up. I can tell people are ordering from multiple devices. I see y'all in here. This could be the one. If everybody steps up for it, this could really be the one. I'm trying to do it. Apollo Exodus says, keep them coming, dog. Whoop, whoop. Chapter 17. And Psycho Baby says, we are all the pages. Detritus Terry Detritus, says Ohio Clown. Whoop, whoop. Kaboom says, Ouija the GOAT. Whoop ×2, Terry. Khaleesi says, can't wait. Whoop, whoop. Colby84 says, another album that's going to make me have to get a new wig piece. That's not a lie. Zombie Gal 2000 says, Ouija Mac is one of my favorite artists. I cannot wait for this album. Whoop, whoop. Droz the OG says, Juggalos will not stop growing and growing like a beautiful plague. All the misunderstood coming from all different walks of life. 2 scoops of that delicious whoop. Chapter 17. Brandon Kaiser says, let the games begin. Juggalo 309 says, can't wait. Elfay Goddard says, this gonna be fire. Davey Scorsese says, I keep seeing his face in my dreams. Long dreads, facial tattoos, a cold blank look in his eyes, staring directly into my very soul. I can't escape this man. I saw a flyer with his face on it and I knew I wasn't crazy. The phone number led me here. Every time I close my eyes, he's there, staring at me. It feels like he's from another planet or dimension. What does this man from my dreams want from me? I'm here to find out. Stormy Allen 94 says, can't wait for this album. This is going to be sick. Breezy 6667 says, Juggalo Takeover. Joe Heffernan says, much clown love, I can't wait. Detritus 666 says, whoop times 2. Die 5150 says, we are all the pages, chapter 17. Cody Whitaker says, what does Cody Whitaker says? He says, chapter 17 for life, the moon will rise forever. Bobby Gordon says, incoming, 1-7, it has, end transmission. Goro Mortal Kombat 96. Yo, shout out to Goro Mortal Kombat 96. What a fresh name. Says, whoop whoop, chapter 17. Boogie 8837 says, Juggalo Takeover. That Dark Juggalo says, this looks dope, I'm ready. Been trying to decipher the scroll messages. Love you, Ouija. Hey, if anyone here is having trouble deciphering the scroll messages, holler at your homies, man. Alright? Google is one hell of a drug, too. I hear Google helps a lot. But there's a lot of scroll keepers, and there's a lot of people helping each other get through this shit to decipher the hidden music. You can't come in here. My cat wants to come in here so motherfucking bad. Yum 1979 says, we are all the pages. MC Vagina says, the man, the myth, the underground legend, hidden deep in the depths of the dark carnival. Ouija is providing juggalos with something we haven't had in years. Chapter 17 forever. Juggalos forever. Ashley Holy Moly says, Ouija Mac got me to re-download iTunes after 10 years. Give that man a raise. Yo, shout out to anybody that fucking downloaded iTunes just to do this. I appreciate the fuck out of that. Thank you, Ashley Holy Moly, for stepping up and copping this shit. Undying Art 665 says, in search of the scroll. A spooky hippie says, whoop whoop. Wasteland Warrior 226 says, instant classic. Elephant 146 says, whoop whoop, we are all the pages. Bunny Rocket Ship says, clown emoji. Little Filth says, let the games begin. Hatchet, heart, hatchet, heart, hatchet. Thrill 665 says, an ugly face came to me in a dream and said, I must get the scroll or I would be doomed when Dark Planet arises. Purcell 1986 says, drop that new video, Gary Gunderson. Hey, there's a new video coming. I'm getting ready to drop the first single from Detritus. I'm getting ready to drop the first music video from Detritus. Make sure you're subscribed to OuijaMac.com if you're not subscribed already. Head over there, subscribe to the fucking channel, and flood the comments of all the videos you see on my YouTube with drop that new video, Gary Gunderson. But make sure if you're going to go on a video on my channel, you watch the whole thing. Because YouTube be knowing if you just go on there and then leave before the video's over, they think that you don't want to watch that video, and then they lower it in the fucking algorithm. So if you watch a video, watch the whole thing. Colby Motherfucko says, what do you think is waking up is really sleeping? I am no longer sure if I am dreaming here and asleep there, or if I go to sleep here, will I awaken there? Dreaming is an art, like living. Practice it. A wise man once said that. Ouija's secret wife says, Ouija is the love of my life. The only artist I listen to on repeat. Whoop whoop. Hey, I appreciate you, but you ain't my secret wife. Alright? It's public now. Everybody knows it, because I just read that. Killa JMO says, Dark Planet is coming. C17. Tia Marie, a.k.a. Miss Dr. Gonzo, says, let's go. Whoop whoop, motherfucker. Detritus. Cody Ray Harrell 91 says, whoop whoop, motherfucker. This is going to be lit. It's going to blow our wigs off for real. Much love, homie. Keep this going. LT Cutter says, ever dreamed this, man? Ever dreamed this, man? I see this little goblin every time I close my eyes. Operation Juggalo Takeover. Getting this up to #1 on the charts. A salute to LT Cutter. I really appreciate the fuck out of that. AG Kane says whoop whoop with 3 flame emojis. Casey Carnage says, thank you for carrying the torch and bringing us along on this beautiful journey. Never know what to expect from you besides another masterpiece. We are all the pages eternally. All of my love, Casey Jones. Hey, salute to Casey Jones. I really fucking appreciate that shit. And shit like that keeps me going. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Who the fuck wrote this long-ass shit on here? Bro. This motherfucker, dog. Are you fucking kidding me? This fucker wrote like a 7-paragraph fucking thing on here. God damn it. Bro, I gotta read this whole shit? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna honor my word. I told these fuckers, I told you all, that if you pre-ordered Detritus on iTunes and left a 5-star review, that I would read the whole review. And this motherfucker's really trying my patience right here. This shit is so fucking long. What the fuck? Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, here we go. I swear if there's anything sus in here, I'm about to stop. The Lightbringer, LB666, says, Esoteric Gnosis, the gateway to spiritual... The subject thing got cut off. Here we go. What good is knowledge without the experience of life? Illumination brings erudition, but lacking love, the cardboard cutout fails to make an everlasting impression on the jumbled slates of the mind. What good does it bring if thou potent lux just sits in the bookshelf of mortality, accumulating dust on its effulgent rays? We must take an epistemological... Motherfucker! Don't you know I'm dumb? These words are too big for me, dog. An epistemological approach through the mind, body, and spirit, and separate the pearls from the swine. Separate the pearls from the swine. The neophyte from the Mahatma, to evoke vertical solidity throughout the certitude of truths we have been taught since the dawn of civilization. The potpourri of subjective ideals to explain the archetypal motif of the tantamount apologues lies the consistent... Bitch, I'm too high for this shit. This is fucking retarded. For lack of a better word. Alright? I know that that's not exactly the best word I should use. I'm really trying to get the word retarded out of my vocabulary. So I want to just apologize for saying it now and fucking acknowledge that I said retarded. Look, I am retarded by my own definition. Alright? Fuck. I'm not a perfect man. I still use the R word sometimes because I am the R word. Alright, where were we? The inexhaustible quest through the abyss for the vulnerable truth of the eons. But what good is it to come if I am awake and the world is not? What can I say that has not already been expounded upon before by oh so many hitherto and after? Using symbols, though, with no bias to impose, just your mind and the icons at hand. Your knowing can resonate at its finest and most accurate level of operation. The timeless, holy language of our ancestral history. Separation in life is but an idle mind, creation of injustice, knowledge of ancient times, yearn for a deeper assimilation and interpretation, past which lies merely on the dust cover of today's book of life. I will resume this in a second. I have to let my fucking cat in here because my cat is obsessed with being in here for some fucking reason. Come on in. Join the party. Alright. It's about time for another sip of coffee as well. Oh yeah. This motherfucker got me reading a novel. I should have never done this, goddammit. I should have never said I would read these fucking things.
But it's fun. It's a good time.
Alright, where the fuck were we? God damn it. Oh my god. For those of you who don't know, what I'm doing right now is reading all of the iTunes reviews. And we are at an incredible standstill because somebody has left 9 paragraphs of fucking jargon on this shit. And I am gonna keep my word and I'm gonna read it. So here we fucking go. Let us resume this wild ride. Ugh, fuck my life. Yo, it just never ends. Through symbology, the threefold veil is lifted, and the allegory that is life transmutes to the purest frequency of the highest good. Although our senses, infallible as they are, try to make sense of the awe-stricken concepts and theories of the natural infinite creation, one cannot truly understand and grasp the great work at hand without incorporeal intervention. Has man not held the notion of his own untapped power and influence since the development and evolution of his upper faculties? Has he not risen to the occasion and realization of his duty and obligation toward his immemorial self and all life everywhere? Wow. The attainment of the will is already ours, but we must allow our intuition to integrate into the fullness of our potentiality. In a free will universe where anything is possible and all is allowed, the golden ticket to sovereignty lies within our very souls. We are the rightful heir to the magnificent beauty, the imperium of the sacred throne where our higher self infinitely occupies in splendor. But choice belongs to our mortal vessel, and we create our own destiny. Learning to accept one's own actions and how they affect not only ourselves is cardinal. Yo, this shit's crazy as fuck, honestly. All these big-ass words, though, I think they think I'm smarter than I am. I don't know what the fuck this means, dog. I better not be, like, fucking converting people to a secret cult or some shit. Okay. This is the master key to unlocking your deepest innermost potential, capable of receiving in this temporal form of existence. By this due process of nature and divinity, the lessons are learned, therefore bear no need for recirculation, unless otherwise inclined, and man can make his next move on the illuminated stepping stones which appear as the fog begins to clear on the sacred path of obscurity. In the search for light, a man must become one with his darkest demons, if he is to have even a glimpse of the eternal doctrine, the upper echelons, trapped in endless pages of grimoires. Our shadows become our biggest catalyst towards achieving success on ultimately every level. One must look at these projections of judgment, fear, and indifference while reflecting on the darkness within themselves. In the search for truth, without predisposed mimetics and an open, broad-ranging mindset, one can truly be exposed to the all-encompassing quintessence, I think that is, which has never been apart from us. But will our former selves ever return, or will we stay stagnant and keep regressing in an infinite search outside of self for the answers within, which we so desperately yearn to know? Lost in the matrix of demi-urge, we will prevail. We're getting there. Cosmic consciousness, the ultimate alleviation from the materialistic breath of life which keeps us bound to this mortal embodiment of flesh and bone, but is a step away, beyond the realm of thinking, and past the precepts and axioms of moral rectitude. In the cave of creation, guarded by the infamous dragons of the medieval fables of antiquity. Forever seek and you shall find. May light conferred upon you radiate through the light bulb that is you to the universe that is me. Shall we meet again, my friend? Till then, I am always with you. So mote it be, the light bringer. All right. So there was that amazing 5-star iTunes review that someone left on Detritus. Shout out to that person and every motherfucking buddy else that pre-ordered Detritus on iTunes and left a 5-star review. Because if you did, I'm about to read that shit. LizLove92 says, can't wait to hear the new album. Drop the new video, Gary Gunderson. I will drop the new video. Make sure you're subscribed to Ouija Mac on YouTube. Pixie Nin says, excited for this album. Silver Investor says 17. Whoop whoop. Rig 0017 says whoop whoop, much love. Arakio Suzuki says much motherfucking wicked clown love. Whoop whoop. Hey, much motherfucking wicked clown love. Whoop whoop to you too. 96 Juggalo 23 Scroll Keeper says Thugalokaro G. Yo, Thugalokaro G. Man, I like this guy already. Let me start by saying I don't like iTunes, but I did this for the Juggalo culture. OG here. I had to see what the scrolls had to offer, and now my wig is on the floor. Told you. Told you, motherfuckers. I told you to pre-order Detritus on iTunes. I told you to call 702-845-1505 and decipher the code and follow that shit. I told y'all. Damn it. This motherfucker's wig is on the floor. He says, I found the hidden music. Crust, the 3 hymns. Booyah, Grandma! From Decoding the Scrolls. This is really amazing. There are like 5 songs now hidden in the scrolls, and it was worth every penny of this iTunes pre-order. I'm so curious how Detritus will sound. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make that motherfucker stop hee-hawing and take a sip. Little Nutsack says, Detritus is nearly upon us. We are all the pages. Whoop times 2. Big shout out to Little Nutsack. I'm sure whoever that person is, they are fucking amazing. Little Nutsack, wherever you are, I love you. Gary's little nephew says, nothing means nothing. I'm talking about all the way to the top. Yeah. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in. But the cream will rise to the top. Ooh, yeah. Oh, hold up. Ooh, yeah. Macho madness, yeah. Has gotten more to offer than President Jack Tunney thinks that I got. Yeah, and let me tell you something right now. Cards stacked against the Macho Man Randy Savage in WrestleMania 3, let me say it. Yeah, let me say it out loud. And let me point to the president of the World Wrestling Federation. The Macho Man Randy Savage is not happy with your decision. Yeah, I am the cream in the World Wrestling Federation. There is no doubt about it. That you mean Gene Uckerland, you know that I'm the cream of the crop, brother. Ooh, yeah. Listen, I gotta record later or I would have read that whole motherfucking thing in the Macho Man voice. I saw this in my dreams, says Lysergic Harmony. Whoop whoop. Bizarre 88 says, Ouija the hottest, ain't never gonna stop. Thuggalo love. Thank you, Ouija, for keeping the wicked stuff alive. Whoop whoop. How do I know that they said wicked stuff? Because when you say shit on here, I don't think it goes through. That is fucking hilarious to read. Yo, the wicked stuff will never die. Yo, I stay repping that wicked stuff, Terry. The wicked stuff. That is excellent. I fucking love that shit. Yo, shout out to the wicked stuff. And for some reason, unforeseen to me, this guy's review is all the way at the top, even though it was left on January 28th. I guess iTunes just really liked this review, and so therefore I really like it too. This is the last one in the list right here. I started at the bottom, and I've been reading my way up to the top, and this is the last review to read. Humble Among says, Humble Among here, let's play. The game has begun. And that motherfucker is right. The game has begun. Pre-order Detritus at OuijaMac.com. Pre-order Detritus on iTunes. All right? Call the number 702-845-1505. Hear the calling. Become a scroll keeper. You too could have access to super fresh-ass unreleased music. But you gotta be smarter than a fucking doorknob to figure it out. All right? Maybe you want to read the Book of Unusual Knowledge. Maybe you don't. Maybe your grandma is asleep. She's dozed off on her medication right now, and her iPhone is unattended. Maybe you sneak into grandma's den and you pre-order Detritus on her iPhone. All right? Maybe you work at a cell phone repair store and you could just order on everybody's phone that comes to get their phone fixed. And if they say, yo, what the fuck is this? You say, I don't know, dog. I didn't do shit. Maybe, just maybe, Detritus is coming. And it's the best motherfucking album I've ever been a part of, I swear to you. Thank you to everybody who pre-ordered on iTunes or OuijaMac.com. Thank you to everybody blowing up the hotline. Thank you to everybody who believes in what the fuck I'm doing. I wouldn't fucking be here right now without you guys. I wouldn't. And I want to say thank you for that. 2 scoops. Whoop whoop. Peace out.